Hello everyone, my name is Salu Emmanuel from the Center for Health Economics and Development, CHECOD. On behalf of the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, I would like to welcome you to this training section on the web-based tool. In this video, I will be guiding you through the roles and responsibilities of a user and demonstrate how to perform these key functions within the AOP tool. Before we begin the demonstration, it is important to understand the roles of a user in the AOP tool. A user is responsible for the day-to-day planning, budgeting, resource mapping, and performance report activity within the system. The first responsibility is to plan activity. User develop and enter activity under the pillars, the enablers, and other organizational functions, depending on where the activity belongs. Once they plan activity, the next step is to cost the activity using the ingredient-based costing approach, also available on the tool. After costing, the user proceeds to the resource mapping module. Here, the user records how each activity will be funded by, indicating the financial commitment from the government development partner, or the activity will be jointly funded. Another important responsibility is participating in the quarterly review process. During each review process, user updates the implementation status of the planned activity and provide information on what has been achieved so far. Finally, user populates the budget preparation module by selecting activity that aligns with the appropriate chart of accounts code, ensuring that the operational plan is properly linked to the budget process. Now that we have discussed the key roles and responsibility of a user, let's move to the practical demonstration part of it. This is the user landing page. Before we begin the demonstration, I would like to highlight a few new features that have been added for users. At the top left corner of the screen, you'll find your profile. When you click on it, you will notice that a contact list has been added. You could see its contacts. This has all the contact of the admin in the state. This allows users to easily identify and contact the admin whenever they need assistance. You will also see the forum. This is where users can receive important updates, interact with users, and contact the IT support directly whenever technical assistance is required. And you could see watch the tutorial. This section provides step-to-step video guide for all modules and features user can access within the AOP tool. At any time, you can watch these videos to learn more about a specific section of the tool or refresh your understanding of how to use the tool. Now that we have looked at all the features, let's proceed into the tool. To continue, simply click on the MDA name to access your workspace. This is a dashboard you will see. From here, you can proceed to your AOP, your budget preparation module, and your quarterly review tool. But now let's begin with the annual operational plan module. This is the main interface. At the top, you will see the HSSB pillar from pillar 1 to 4, enabler 1 to 3. You will also notice the 3 dotted menu. When you click on it, it displays the different sections of the tool, such as the ingredient-based costing, the PMP module, the resource mapping, and other relevant modules. There are 2 ways of navigating this tool. You can either use the top side, the 3 dots, or you come down where you will see step 2, planning matrix. You see all the pillars and the enablers. You see ingredient-based costing, performance monitoring plan, resource mapping, total budget summary, AOP summary, table and graph. You can click any of these buttons to proceed to the module. But let's begin with the planning matrix. I'll be clicking on pillar 1. As you can see, these are where user plan activity. You could see the pillars, the objective, the priority initiative, and the intervention, and a box to add activity. User click on this box to add activity for specific intervention that is tied to them. Once the user plan activity, the user will come to ingredient-based costing to cost activity planned by them. As you can see, activity cost, could see activity at no cost, that is activity that does not require cost. And once they are done with the costing module, they proceed to the resource mapping module. In this module, user identify activity funding source if it's coming from government or development partners. And the user can also see the funding gap for that particular activity. Now let's move to the quarterly review module. This is where user come back each quarter. You could see all the quarters to implement status of their activity and report the progress made. As you can see, for example, this particular activity jointly funded, the amount, the progress made, the activity has been completed. Finally, let's look at the budget preparation module. Here, the user selects the plan activities and automatically it will be mapped to the chart of accounts code. This ensures that the activity are properly aligned and with the budget process. As you can see, you could see the budget program code and description and the project code. And that's it. We have gone through the main responsibility of the user from the planning matrix down to the costing, the resource mapping, the quarterly review, reporting, and the budget preparation module. Thank you for watching, and I hope this demonstration gives you a clear understanding of how to use this tool. Thank you so much.